On Osrc News at 7, 7 aspirants vie for PDP's ticket as 627 delegates elect governorship flag bearer for the governorship poll. Osrc Chairman Adekunle Adebayo congratulates Lucky Ayedatiwa over APC primary election victory, calls governor to be magnanimous in victory. Nigerian troops collaborate with Nigerian counterpart to eliminate terrorists in Borno. And from the foreign scene, flash floods cause widespread devastation in Kenya capital. Good evening, thanks for joining us on the news at 7. My name is Sahid Aribisala. In accordance with the Electoral Act, political parties brace for November 16 governorship election in Ondo State. Bayelsa State's Deputy Governor Lawrence Erujapo is on ground to head Ondo People's Democratic Party primary poll slated for tomorrow at the International Culture and Event Center, the Dome, Akure. 627 across the 18 council area to determine the candidate of the party in the governorship poll. The aspirants cleared for the election are Adeolu Akinwumi, Olushola Ebisheni, Bamidele Akinboye, and two-time House of Representatives member Kolade Akinjo. Others are Bosun Areboa, John Mafo, and former Deputy Governor Agbola Ajayi. Spokesman of the party, Perete Ikanto, said all hands on deck to stave off miscreants and ensure a heat-free exercise. Well, as Ondo State gears up for its November governorship election, the People's Democratic Party is set for the party's primary to select its flag bearer. Thursday's indirect mode of election will feature 7 aspirants contest for the 627 delegates votes of the party members. We'll bring you a report in the course of the bulletin, extraying the contestants and their pedigree heading into the election. Kogi State Governor Ahmed Ododo has been commended by the leadership of the All Progressives Congress (APC) for his impressive performance in the Ondo State governorship primary, where he served as chairman of the committee. Governor Ododo received the commendation while presenting the report of the Ondo State APC Shadow Election Committee to the party's national chairman, Abdullahi Ganduje, at the party's national secretariat in Abuja. The APC national chairman praised the extraordinary leadership skill and impeccable manner the Kogi State governor managed the Ondo State APC governorship primary, adding that the collation of results from the 203 wards and the 18 local government areas of the state that was viewed live on national television was a rare display of transparency and integrity of the entire election process. Governor Ododo thanked the APC National Working Committee for finding him and his committee members worthy of the all-important national assignment. The governor said the committee's report took cognizance of everything that transpired during the primary and its recommendations that will enable the party to deal with the aftermath of the shadow poll and ensure the APC goes into the November governorship election as a united party ready to retain power in Ondo State. Chairman, Ondo State Radio Vision Corporation, comprising television, Orange 94.5 FM and Sun 96.5 FM, Alalaye, Adekunle Adebayo has congratulated Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa over his victory and nomination as flag bearer of APC at the November 16, 2024 governorship election in Ondo State. Mr. Adebayo described Ayedatiwa's victory a success for Ondo State, traced the emergence of Ayedatiwa as a reward for resilience and true service. He said that the track record of humility, dedication and loyalty as the core values of leadership made the governor the most attractive choice for the electorate within the party. According to him, Ayedatiwa was a man of destiny who rose through trials and with humility of a true hero affirming his well-deserved victory is a lesson for all who aspire to high offices that society watches and rewards good deeds and sacrifice with a higher laurel. He described other contestants in the April 20 primary as eminently qualified and appreciated them for demonstrating the spirit of sportsmanship before and during the process. The Osrc boss congratulated the APC members in the state for choosing the best man for the job and urged the governor to be magnanimous in victory. Ondo State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice Kayode Ajilo says Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa won the governorship primary of All Progressives Congress (APC) in the state, having fulfilled all legal requirements guiding the conduct of shadow election in the Electoral Act and the party constitution. Ajilo said the election that produced the governor as APC candidate was conducted in line with the provisions of the law. The senior advocate of Nigeria stressed that Governor Aiyedatiwa enjoyed and still enjoys support of the masses, party faithful, and major stakeholders, as evidenced in his landslide victory. But one cannot take away the place of law, which puts to rest any issue that may arise with regards to the conduct of last Saturday's poll. The commissioner urged all other contestants, particularly Olushalauke and Jimo Ibrahim, both lawyers, to openly felicitate the governor and work with him. He commended the governor, Osman Ododo-led election committee, INEC, observer groups, and all relevant stakeholders for each free exercise. Director General of Lucky Aiyedatiwa Campaign Organization Foot Soldier, LACO FS, Sakai Yusuf Ogmolaye, has described the victory of Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa in Saturday's Progressive Congress shadow election a testament to the hard work, dedication, and trust members of the ruling party have in the Ondo State Governor's leadership. The Ondo State Youth and Sports Development Commissioner said Governor Aiyedatiwa, in a short time frame, has impacted positively in vital areas and the unwavering support he received from the members during the poll. Yusuf Ogmolaye noted that Aiyedatiwa's election reflects the confidence majority of party members have in his leadership, abilities, and visions for Ondo State. The commissioner called on other aspirants to put the past behind them and join hands with Aiyedatiwa to ensure an easy win for APC in November. He expressed a confidence that the people of the state will continue to experience growth, development, and prosperity when Lucky Aiyedatiwa is elected governor in November 2024. The acting chairperson of Rufus Giwa Polytechnic, or Governing Council, Dr. Olubunmi Omoniyi, has congratulated Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa on his victory at the All Progressives Congress election. Dr. Omoniyi described Aiyedatiwa's victory well-deserved and a reward for his commitment to uplifting the state to greater heights since his assumption of office as governor last year. She called on other contestants in last Saturday's party exercise to join hands with the governor for a successful outing in the governorship election in November this year. We're due to take a break on the news at 7. We'll be back with more stories. Please.
Your flight will be ready shortly now.
Thank you. Breakfast in Paris. Lunch in London. This could be you. And there's more. Hey, Mai, tell them more.
Of course. Now this is what I call a win. And this could be you too in the Globe Festival of Joy promo.
By recharging 50,000 Naira or more within a month, you could be among our 100 winners who will win business class tickets from Lagos to Paris to London. If you recharge 100,000 Naira or more in a month, you could be one of the many winners of a premium bungalow in Nigeria. The more you recharge, the more your chances to win.
How was your flight?
Delicious.
Glow Unlimited.
Thank you for rejoining us on the news tonight. You can watch us live on our website www.osrc.ng or follow us on Facebook at Osrc TV, and on YouTube you can subscribe to our channel Osrc TV Ondo. Now return to the story ahead of the People's Democratic Party's primary election as Ondo State gears up for its November governorship election. The People's Democratic Party, PDP, is set for the party's primary to select its flag bearer. Thursday's indirect mode of election will feature 7 aspirants contest for the 627 delegate votes of party members. In this report, we x-ray the contestants and their pedigree heading into the election. With the aim of reclaiming its status as once the ruling party in Ondo State, the PDP is once again poised to nominate a candidate for the upcoming polls, having failed at 2 governorship elections.
Several individuals are aspiring to be governor of Ondo State, but there are hurdles for each and every one of them to overcome. Part of that hurdle is clinching the party's tickets in the primary elections. Right here at the People's Democratic Party Secretariat in Akure, the Ondo State capital, the campaign season is glaring.
7 aspirants are vying for the party's ticket, each relying on their experience and capability to lead the opposition party to victory. Their destiny, however, rests with 627 delegates representing the 18 local government areas who will cast their votes in the indirect primary election. Among the aspirants is Otumba Bamidele Akinboye, a seasoned entrepreneur seeking the governorship for the 5th time.
What we are agitating for is for them to give us a level playground for all the aspirants, which I know they are going to do it. And if that is done, I think everybody will be happy. I want to come to Ondo State to comfort my people. Entrepreneur for 41 years, they understand me, and I know what it takes to run an election.
Former Ondo State Deputy Governor Agbola Ajayi is again throwing his hat into the ring, canvassing party faithful to trust him with their votes.
Politics is a game that's surrounded with controversy, argument, blackmailing, propaganda. These are legitimate weapons in politics. As long as you want to be in the game, you should expect some of these things.
A former Commissioner for Environment and Mineral Resources and chieftain of Afenifere, Shola Edisheni, believes his emergence will accord a brighter future. Former Commissioner for Information, John Olamafo, is yearning for a purposeful person as himself to be chosen as a party flag bearer. An engineer and project management consultant, Adeolu Akeomi, who was special assistant to former Governor Olusegun Mimiko, is hoping a template of a clear vision and mission will prepare him above others. Bosun Arebua, a chartered accountant and tax expert, said he has the experience to manage the state's human and natural resources. A 2-time member of the House of Representatives for Ilaje Eseodo Federal Constituency, Kolade Akinjo, is also in the mix, looking to secure the mandate of the party faithful. State Publicity Secretary of PDP, Kennedy Perete, said the party is ready for the primary, which will be conducted by a 7-man committee headed by Bayelsa State Deputy Governor Lawrence Erujakbo.
That is the people that are going to form the electoral college. The delegate list is known, 627 across the 18 local governments. So everything is set. It's not going to be hide and seek. Everybody will be available to know what is going on at any time.
He noted that the accreditation of delegates will commence by 10 a.m. at the International Culture and Event Center, the Dome.
Using a place like the Dome, which has space, and I'm sure the security personnel will cordon off the center so as to be able to put an eye on each person that passes that area for that period. And since the delegates are not many, just about 627, I'm sure in 2 hours or maximum 3 hours, we have been through. Everybody would have voted, and counting will be easy, and then we announce results.
The 7 aspirants, according to reports, were cleared by the Senator Sam Ego Screening Committee to participate in the primary election that will produce. The need to ease the stress of workers in acquiring required additional qualifications for the promotion of senior officers in Ondo State has necessitated the recent introduction of managerial courses at the State Public Service Training Institute, PSTI. Ondo State Head of Service, Bayo Philip, said this while receiving members of the State House of Assembly Committee on Human Capital Development in his office, while noting that at a point in service, officers would require to acquire additional qualifications to be promoted. Philip said it was discovered that most senior officers were going through a lot of stress pursuing those courses in our institutions, both within and outside the states, and at exorbitant cost. He said it was upon this realization that the state government decided to make such courses available at PSTI in Ilamoki, in a federal local government area of the state, to lessen the burden on the workers. Chairman of the House Committee, Olatunji Oshati, said the visit was with a view to charting a common course for the good of the state workforce and to see to the welfare and productivity of workers in the public service. For efficient and quality service delivery at the local government level, administrative officers of Ondo State Local Government Service Commission have been trained on the rules of engagement and condition for service. Declaring the event open, Chairman of the Commission, Femi Idris, said the workers must be adequately equipped with skills and techniques to cope with challenges of modern public service. Omar Lambeji reports that the two-day capacity building has as a theme understanding rudiments of administration in the local government service in a contemporary world, the place of administrative officers. Participants lauded the opportunities, saying it will further enhance the delivery.
The importance of administrative officers in local government service cannot be overemphasized, as they are responsible for various tasks such as managing personnel matters, budgeting and procurement, coordinating meetings and events, maintaining records, and liaising with other government agencies and stakeholders. These officers, who were newly converted to the administrative officers cadre, were drawn from across the 18 local government areas of the state to be trained on various skills needed for efficient service delivery.
I am highly delighted to officially declare this workshop open.
Chairman Local Government Service Commission, Femi Idris, posited that the present administration in Ondo State is making unrelented efforts to reposition the public service, which must be sustained at the local government level. He wants them to possess humanistic values, a high standard of integrity, fairness, honesty, and impartiality in performing their duties.
Our target is to promote your self-esteem, give you a feeling of control over your job, and enable you live up to the emerging global trends in organizational management. My immediate demand of you all are your active participation in this two-day induction workshop. I challenge you to take advantage of this opportunity.
The Commission's Permanent Secretary, Dr. Bayo Ilawole, who explained the 10 key roles expected from the officers to include crisis management, communication, decision support, resource allocation, and policy implementation, maintained that they are all vital in ensuring organizational resilience.
As you immerse yourself in this workshop, seize the opportunity to network, to collaborate, and broaden your horizons to become effective agents of positive change within our local government system. Together, let us embark on transformative journey, empowering ourselves to be the change maker and the leader that our system deserves. I have full confidence in your ability and potential to drive impactful outcome and contribute to the development of Ondo State.
Participants lauded the opportunity, saying it will further enhance their delivery.
The training is highly educative, and I believe the training will help us to exercise our function in the local government as an admin officer.
The program they organize for all the training is a good one. It will make us to perform our duty effectively.
The two-day training is geared towards boosting the efficiency and effectiveness of local government service workers. Omoriola Humbiji, Osrc News.
Following a runway excursion incident suffered by Nigerian carrier Dana Air at Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos, Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development has ordered Nigeria Civil Aviation Authority to suspend the airline until comprehensive audits on its fleet are conducted. The ministry's permanent secretary, Emmanuel Meribole, who said recent incidents involving Dana Air have raised concerns about the safety and financial viability of the airline's operations, called for an immediate audit. Meribole, who stated that the audit must include safety protocols, maintenance procedures, and financial health, stressed that the move to suspend the airline was aimed at ensuring the safety and well-being of Nigerians. Dana Air's aircraft skidded off in Lagos due to the wet surface of the runway after a downpour. The United States government says it has committed $15 million to the community initiatives to promote peace program in northern Nigeria and the Middle Belt over the past 5 years. Reflecting on the community initiative in a statement, it said the program had trained over 46,000 community members in crucial skills such as dispute resolution and early warning response across Benue, Kaduna, Kano, Katsina, Kogi, and Plateau states. According to the United States government, the impact of the program is evident in its ability to reduce violent conflicts in at-risk communities and involve women and youth in peace-building processes. The USAID Mission Director, Melissa Jones, noted that individuals trained in conflict mediation skills have successfully resolved numerous disputes to preventing further escalation. Mrs. Jones added that the CIPD activity will continue as it has shown that timely investment in peace can yield remarkable dividends. Organizers of the first edition of City Brave Treasure Hunt Season 1 have been commended for hosting the event in Ondo State. Ondo State Commissioner for Culture and Tourism, Rashid Badmus, at the closing ceremony of the event, appealed to well-meaning individuals, corporate bodies, and individuals of the state to join hands with government to promote the sector. Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Fun Family Media and Investment, organizers of the event, Mr. Najim Abimbola, said the need to always promote the economic prosperity of the state while improving the well-being of the people are the reasons behind the event. Our correspondent, Zimo Ebieni, reports that the two-day event had 9 contestants from across the state. The report is presented from our studios.
This is the closing ceremony of the City Brave Treasure Hunt Season 1, an event aimed at promoting the culture and tourism potentials of Ondo State while empowering the youth. The event, which was first of its kind in Ondo State, was organized by a private organization, 4N Family Media and Investment Limited. The two-day event had 9 contestants who shared their experiences doing the search for the treasure.
Team captain, so when we were going about it, I saw my members picking the treasure. I was so happy because we were actually getting what we went out to get.
Psychologically putting things together. In my team, I have a lot of intellectual guys. Hey, let's do this, let's do this. So it was like I'm not the only one alone. So I tried to manage everybody's contribution.
We kind of lived as someone we've known ourselves for a while, because we get to share the same living room, we get to share the same rooms, the same restrooms and everything.
The Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer for N Family Media and Investment Limited, Mr. Najim Abimbola, said his passion to host the event is driven by the commitment to make a difference in the culture and tourism sector in the state. The US-based indigene of Ondo State promised to sustain the project.
What came on my mind before I came up with this project is youth empowerment, basically. So I'm a kind of person that's fond of helping people, impacting the society. So, and this is not the first one I've organized. The money is a hard-earned money for somebody, so that is given to you with the hope of empowering you. So if you now misuse it, not that the person that sponsored failed, it is you that failed. So I would advise them to utilize the money no matter how little.
Commissioner for Culture and Tourism, Rashid Badmus, represented by the Director of Tourism in the ministry, Mr. Adiola Aderiola, who congratulated the contestants, applauded the organizers for a job well done. He appealed to other well-meaning individuals and corporate bodies to take a cue from the organizers by promoting the sector.
The ministry gave the approval for us to collaborate with 4N family to, have this event, and I'm truly happy that the event has climaxed today, and we've all witnessed what has happened. A prize of 1 million naira has been given to the winner of this event, and I think it goes to show that 4N family is true.
All the 9 contestants went home with cash prizes ranging from 20,000 naira to 1 million naira. With the conclusion of Season 1 of the Treasure Hunt, it is hoped that all hands will be on deck to host a more befitting and successful second edition that will further advance the state's cultural and tourism potentials.
Now to the foreign scene, a veteran tabloid publisher has testified that he pledged to be Donald Trump's eyes and ears during his 2016 presidential campaign, recounting how he promised the then candidate that he would help suppress harmful stories and even arrange the portraits of the silence of a doorman. The testimony from David Pecker was designed to bolster the prosecution's premise of a decades-long friendship between Trump and the former publisher of the National Enquirer that culminated in an agreement to give the candidate's lawyer a heads up on negative tips and stories they could be quashed. Has more.
David Pecker has continued his testimony in Donald Trump's New York criminal trial. The former National Enquirer publisher said he used the supermarket tabloid to suppress stories that might have hurt Trump's 2016 presidential bid. Pecker said the decision followed a 2015 meeting at which he told Trump the Enquirer will publish favorable stories about the billionaire candidate and keep an eye out for people selling stories that might hurt him. Prosecutors say Pecker's actions helped Trump deceive voters by buying stories of alleged extramarital affair at a time when he already faced multiple accusations of sexual misbehaviors. The former president is charged with criminally falsifying business record to cover up a $130,000 payment to buy the silence of porn story star Stormy Daniels, who says they had a sexual encounter 10 years earlier. Trump has pleaded not guilty and denied having an encounter with Daniels. His lawyer argued that Trump did not commit any crimes and only acted to protect his reputation.
We have a gag order, which to me is totally unconstitutional. I'm not allowed to talk, but people are allowed to talk about me.
Trump again weighed against the gag order that prohibits him from criticizing trial witnesses, court officials, and their relatives. Earlier, prosecutors requested that Trump pay a $10,000 fine, claiming he violated the judge's gag. Trump's lawyer said he was only responding to political attack and not intimidating witnesses, but the judge admonished Trump's lawyer, telling him, quote, "You are losing all credibility with the court." Still, the judge said he will not rule immediately on the prosecution's request. Aderunke Kolawole, Osrc News.
And in sports, Inter Milan's 2-1 win over rivals AC Milan Marcus Thuram finish after the break saw Inter extend their lead at the San Siro. Although Milan grabbed a late goal through Fikayo Tomori, it was only a mere consolation. Simone Inzaghi's side have now established an unassailable 17-point lead over the second-place City rivals with 5 fixtures left. To end the news tonight, another look at the major stories. 7 aspirants will tomorrow participate in the People's Democratic Party's primary as 627 delegates select the party's flag bearer for the Ondo State governorship poll in November. Also told you that Osrc Chairman Adekunle Adebayo has felicitated Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa over the APC primaries election victory. Also informed you that from the foreign scene, flash floods wreaked havoc in the Kenyan capital, Nairobi. And that's the news tonight. Thanks for watching. Good evening.